I love TNA. I said it. I love TNA. It's more enjoyable, more watchable than the other corporation, which is WWE. I know it's going through a bit of a crisis right now. I can understand the reasons why, but the one thing I can't understand is how in the world does Dixie Carter actually agree with a toy license to Jakks Pacific after the bull crap that I saw at Toy Fair for Jakks TNA, which was nothing more than let me take my gum out for a moment, get a little closer to the microphone on this camera, and let's do a little math. Let's see. We have like 5 new figures out of about maybe, let's see, 30, maybe 40, somewhere around there. I don't remember. Oh, let's go. Oh, I know. 15. Let's go with 15. 15 toys that were shown. 5 were new. No accessories. What else? What else? Let's see. What else can I think of? The ring was poorly designed. As you could tell, it wasn't a real scale 4-sided ring. Let's see. What else? What else can I think of at the moment? The display was poor. Most of the figures were not standing properly, were in bad positions, or they were just falling to the ground, just laying there as a disgrace to, let's see, what used to be a great wrestling toy corporation. What a shame, Jakks. You literally disappoint me. You are just an abomination to, the TNA name, if I can say that. So, yeah, I guess you could say right now I'm, chewing gum, I'm kicking ass by words, and I'm taking names. So, yeah, Jakks, you're really great at what you do, which is pretty much not much, really. You don't do anything with the TNA license. You do more with the UFC. I mean, wow, UFC had a great display. But no, 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 not with TNA. Wow, Jakks. I wonder how long you're going to have that license for TNA. I was hoping for quite a while, but you know what? I don't see you lasting much longer this year than what you actually started from last year. Unless you change your ways, you just ain't gonna make it. Oh boy, your competition Mattel's really kicking your bottom now, aren't they? Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead and chew my gum and get to the review. So, with that very long introduction, this is Reddish Power / Sonic Ranger back with the next toy review, and as you can see, it is TNA's finest 2-pack that I actually have of what is actually their crappiest series. That's right. Their best out of their worst toy line, which is TNA. Why? Why am I feeling so bad about TNA right now? I mean, what is going on? I am a TNA loyalist. I would, I'd let the executives of Spike or whoever they are, the brilliant geniuses that they are, who actually put TNA on, I would actually drop to my knees, let them pull down their pants, and I would kiss their bottoms. I would. Because they had such a great product, and they still do. But right now, it's having a little trouble. But, you know, a TNA loyalist would kiss the bottom of the people in charge of the corporation, or, you know, Spike. Or, hell, anybody at TNA. It doesn't matter. Hell, I'm pretty sure everybody would like to get a piece of Dixie Carter's at bottom. Bottom. I said bottom, not you know what. I'm going to go light on my reviews for a while, just so people would stop complaining about the way I am. But guys, remember, I've been saying this for how long? I've been saying this longer than Mr. Anderson has in TNA. I am a beep hole. That's right. I can't say it, but I am still a beep hole. So anyway, for the beep hole reviewer that I am, let's talk about the 2-pack. Today we have Stevie Richards, or Dr. Stevie, and Daffney. One of the long-awaited knockout figures that is the second out of any of the knockout figures that actually come out right now, and also second in my collection of the collection that may be dead. I don't know yet. I don't know for sure, but you know what? I got so much I'm collecting right now, something's gonna have to give. But we'll find out when we cross that road, right? Almost as much as I couldn't cross the line. Get it? Get it? Cross the line. Anyway, let's talk about the figures. They look great, don't they? I mean, the scale between these two are actually, it's really good. I think it's actually spot on as well. Being the fact that Daffney isn't really that tall anyway, and Dr. Stevie, I mean, his height is good, but what's going on here? He's got like the balloon arms. He is so built. He's more built than Scott Steiner. Look at that. He's a genetic freak himself. He's a mutation. I mean, there is absolutely no way. How in the world did he get so buff? Look at that. Man, he must be really on them protein shakes. I should get a couple myself, because I'm one skinny little punk behind this camera. But we're 7 minutes in this video. It doesn't matter. Let's just talk about the figures. They're great. They're nice. They look perfect. They look spot on, except for the fact that Jakks is getting a little carried away with their imaginations, because like I said, Dr. Stevie isn't this built. None of them are. None of the male TNA wrestlers are. Now, the knockouts look perfect. And here's another example, and I guess you can say a size comparisons. There's Velvet Sky, my other knockout, the first knockout I had of the line, which is actually the first TNA knockout figure to be produced by Jakks Pacific. Right there. There's only been 2 right now, and I have both of them. But, look at them. The knockouts compared to these genetic freaks back here. Here's more size comparisons. There's Sting, who's a little bent up at the feet at the moment, and Jeff Jarrett right behind Dr. Stevie. And as you can see, Dr. Stevie is pretty small compared to these two. I don't know if that's accurate. I'm not going to even bother to look. I'm not going to check back, because you know what? He's not wrestling anymore. She's not wrestling anymore. How in the world did she get released? I have no idea. I really don't. So, it's a crying shame that TNA has lost another knockout, another major knockout. I mean, come on, how could you get rid of Zombie Hot herself? Oi! Guess it don't matter anyway, because you know what? There's more releases coming soon, I'm sure of it. But let's just talk about the size right now. I don't know if it's accurate. Now, Daffney and Velvet Sky, it might be accurate. It might be. Because Velvet Sky is a tad taller than Daffney, if I'm not mistaken. And the scale, it looks so close. It looks so close to what I've actually seen on television. I just don't know now. The problem is, she's not wrestling anymore for TNA. So, I don't know. I mean, you'll be the judge of that. You guys will be the judge of that, not me. So, yeah, there you go, guys. There's your size comparisons for this video. So now all I gotta do is go through the articulation, the detail, and then that's it. The review's over. So let's hurry this up before I run out of time. Dr. Stevie. Yes, I'm calling him Dr. Stevie. Everybody cool with Dr. Stevie? I don't care if you're cool. Let's just go with it anyway. He's got a nice head sculpt, doesn't he? Real scan technology really pulls through with these figures. Even though, yeah, I know, it's kind of hard to see it. He's also coming out a yellowish color. He's supposed to be a tan color. That's one thing that Jakks can actually do good with the figures. Okay, two things. Head sculpts and the tan body, their color of their bodies. But for some reason, the camera's bringing it out as yellow, and Daffney looks as pale as a ghost, which is not right. Which means the lighting on this camera needs to be adjusted, but too late. I'm recording, and I'm not going back. Anyway, Dr. Stevie's head sculpt is nice, real scan technology. Why they don't use it on the rest of the body, I don't know. I just don't know. Articulation for Dr. Stevie is as follows. His head is on a ball joint. It will go anywhere, which right now it's actually restricted, and it ain't because of the rubber ponytail. As you can see, it's rubber. It moves around very nicely. It's just the way that his head is compared to the neck. It's a little smaller than the neck, so it's kind of hard to turn the sucker. But he can look up, he can look down, which is very nice. Shoulders are on a ball joint. They'll go anywhere. They'll go in and out, as you can see. The balloon arms will actually swivel, even though it gets caught right around this area. Elbows are single jointed. They'll bend that far. They'll bend back that far. Wrists can rotate as well. They can also fold in and out, the hands, which is nice. One best part about these figures, the deluxe impact figures, or cross the line 2-packs, stomachs can bend, which is nice. The waist can rotate. Legs, they'll go up, they'll go back. They're on a ball joint, they'll go in and out. They will bend at the knees. It will also swivel at the thighs, which I missed that, my mistake. Feet are on a ball joint for Dr. Stevie. They, move around like this. They go around a full 360, and that's pretty much it for his articulation. Now, let's go into Daffney. Alright, here's Daffney. Nice head sculpt. She's got her psychotic look, which we'll never see again unless TNA decides to pick up her contract again, which I seriously doubt it, which is a shame. Head can go around full 360. It's on a ball joint as well. It looks up and down very nicely, even with the rubber hair. It doesn't really hinder the articulation, which is nice. She's well painted as well. She's got all her tattoos, as far as I know. Very nice. Arms are on a ball joint. They'll go in and out as well. They will also pivot around, which is nice. Elbows, they'll bend. Hands will rotate. They will, go in and out like so. For knockout figures, the stomachs will also bend as well, which is nice. This rubber skirt here does come off, but it is a little hard to put back on, but who cares? This review is almost over anyway, so I'll just leave it off. Waist will rotate, legs will go up, they'll go back. They're on a ball joint, so they'll go in and out as well. They will also swivel, as you can see, like so. Bend at the knees. She's got rubber elbow pads, or knee pads on, knee pads, and it doesn't hold back any of the articulation, which is nice. Sadly though, her feet sacrificed the problem right there, because as you can see, she doesn't have a ball joint. It just, pivots up and down, and that's it. That's all the articulation you're going to get out of her. Now, her problem is, she is nicely tan, as you can see, but the problem is, she's a little lighter on some of the plastic, because some of the plastic's actually a different kind of PVC, which means the color's going to stand out more. And sadly, the harder plastic's going to come out a little lighter, so she's a little sun bleach, I guess I could say is the word. I'm not so sure if that's right, but you know what? I don't care. So, let's see. Do I recommend these figures? Actually, I do. I do recommend them. If you can find them, pick them up. But, don't order them off of Ringside Collectibles. You'll regret it. You definitely will. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to end this review now, because I don't have much more time. This camera's about to cut off. If you have any questions, comments about this review, please leave a comment, or subscribe, or, PM me. It doesn't matter. And until next time, guys, with the next toy review, this is Red's Power Slice Sonic Ranger signing out. And I'm sorry to cut this short, but I gotta go. Until next time, take care, bye-bye, and peace. Yo.